Good evening and welcome to Jabal Trade. Today I will be sharing with you, for the first time in my life, I did lead generation. And today I will have to take you to what is called my local services. My local services is actually a lead generation site for Vivid Visions, and you're going to see it here. Vivid Visions. I just had to open some of the page and kept Vivid Visions leads. And who are there? We are a veteran owned venture committed to propelling businesses forward in digital space. We use a variety of tools such as 3D virtual tours. So, by the grace of God, this was my first period, and I was able to produce more than 116 leads, as you can see it being recorded here. I'm turning my screen around for you to see. So after I do the lead, my name is Samuel Efionkon, as you could see it here. You would see my partner Joy Ogenorona would be the one to be calling the guest, and she would take it out from there with the software provided. So how do you use my local services? I was given the telecommunications section where I will have to sort out leads for the telecommunications and media section. And then this is how to use it. You come up to my local services, you ensure that you sign in. And when you sign in, you tap into the search bar to go to where you actually want to go. Say maybe you want to go to media, right? There's media advertising there. You key it in and you type in either United Kingdom you want to search, United Kingdom, or wherever you want to go. If it comes up good, you know that, as you can see, I'm scrolling down. I have seen two here. In our case, we were asked to concentrate only on United Kingdom. So what did I have to do? I had to think smart. So I went to the postal codes for United Kingdom and I brought them all out, as you could see it here, starting from the NW6, W5, W8, E3, and then I went into the lead generation app, my local services, and then, for example, I put in NW6 and I keyed it in. You see, in this case, it gave me a sales role, but it has something to do with media and advertising. So, for example, I would pick this up, I will come to full details here, I will right click and open it in a new tab. When I open it in a new tab, it's going to take me straight to the company itself, which is sales rule. It will give me their mobile number. But the only unfortunate aspect of this site is that it doesn't give you the email address of the company. So you will have to now click on the website, open it in a new page, and then voila, you are there. And now that you are there, you could see sales rules, click view apply, and you now come here and find their contact us or whatever page to get in touch with them. And that is how you're going to see their email address. You can see here, contact us. And fortunately, they have their email address down here, which you can see in this place for inquiries at salesrules.com, info at salesrules.com. So what will I do? I'll just take this info at salesrule.com, copy it, come to my leads, which I had shown you earlier, and then paste the email address here. You're going to see I pasted it there. Then I will come again to the phone contacts which I had opened from my local services, take it to my lead, and then paste it there as you can see. And then, of course, the name of the company being Sales Rules, which I have copied and brought it to my Excel sheet where I am going to place it for my partner to be able to use it and work. So good people, that's how my very first internship on lead generation went. It was a very nice experience. It was an eye opener for me. I've actually known Apollo.io, which is one of the tools you use in doing lead generation, but actually having to practicalize it for a company called Vivid Visions was quite exhilarating for me. It was quite practical for me. So, a colleague of mine who is also interning there had to call me up. His name is Sylvester, and this is what he had to say.
Remember the other day I called. You remember the other day I called, and I was needing assistance on how to, navigate on that site, the site that we use to generate lead. So after speaking to you, and then you pulled me through. Sorry, you put me through it, and of course I had to just go further to practicalize what you showed me. But then along the line, I discovered that the site is actually a layer to it, how you can get more leads. You can actually get more leads on that um, on that site. At a point, I thought that it's something I would just use a day or two to exhaust all the leads on it, but I discovered that there are layers there are layers to how you can go about getting the leads. For instance, that after imputing your industry or sub-industry, as the case may be, you see the other space where you'll be needing to put the postcode. What I do is once I click on the box, I'll just type an alphabet. Once I type an alphabet, it brings a suggestion of cities or communities that starts with the alphabet A. So I'll just randomly pick one. Or sometimes I'll just assume I want to type a word or location of a place. It will bring other suggested places. I'll just select at random and then search. I'll discover that even even though it will bring out a list of leads I have used before, I'll still find like 3 to 4 that are still new in that area, which is not already listed in my own this thing in my sheet. So that's how I will just I'll keep doing it like that, just picking at random, and in the end you see that there are more leads in the layers.
So, after giving him my piece of advice, you heard what he had to say. He had to explore. So, what I would tell you when you're out there trying to do lead generation, do not give up on yourself. Explore, learn it the right way, and think beyond your imagination. Softwares are not the same. My local services is quite different from Bisify. It's quite different from Lemlist. It's quite different from Apollo.io. It's quite even also different from System.io, which I have a certificate with them. As said, when I was doing that training with them, I didn't really know much about what I will be entailed to do. But I'm very grateful that today I can say I can do lead generation very well. And I am proud of it. I'm also giving thanks to Digital Witch community for giving me that leap of faith. Thank you very much. Do have a lovely moment. Cheers.